Hi, and welcome back to Hannah's Hiatus. Today I'm going to be giving a free, exclusive, live reading of my debut novel to these goats and to you. I wrote it last night. It rhymes. It's a doozy. I have been frequently compared to the works of Dr. Seuss, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and other people who write. I don't like to brag, but that's just the way it is, you know. I not only do writing, but acting as well. You can contact my manager at Hanna. Now that's Hanna with one H. The H is at the beginning. You're going to want a pen for this. Hanna, actress, open for booking, willing to work as a local at hotmail.com. You got that? Now that we've gotten the intro taken care of, I guess we'll go on over to the reading chair, which I've put up all on myself because apparently, you know, they don't have people for that here. So it's over here. There's my reading chair. The questions and comments, all of that will be taken at the end. And thanks for goodbye. Here I am. Here we are. Let's read this book out loud. Once upon a rhyme, there was a state in America filled with trees lined by the sea, home to the very first Starbucks coffee. They called it Washington. Washington felt neglected and forgotten. Am I gross? Am I rotten? The world only saw Washington as the home to the president. That's D.C., don't you see? Yelled the state with the trees, but there was nothing, no sign of acceptance. There seemed no point to even finish a sentence. Over time and time, through endless warning signs, the state of Washington began to lose hope and decided it'd be best if it were all on its own. The proudest of the land began to cut right through the sand, in the sun and in the snow, while people'd come and people'd go. They kept pushing and cutting and sawing and dusting until then at last, on a starry summer night, they began to finally drift away from the sight. The cities kept on bustling, the hustlers kept on hustling. There was no change, just much more rain as Washington swirled through the sea like a drain. Okay, yeah, look at me like I'm the weird one. You live on a goat farm. They'll be sorry, they wish we were there. They'll fall to their knees with their fists in the air. Washington huffed at just the sheer thought, oh, if they think we'll be back, oh, we will not. But 10 months had gone by and the state had gone dry. The inside was out and the out was inside. What have you done? Cried everyone. We're farther from the states than we are from the sun. Washington began to panic. Why is everyone so frantic? I did you a favor, you can thank me later. This is how they lived, you know. You want food, you hunt or you grow. It's great, don't you see? We're finally free, away from the people who were always so mean. But the Washingtonians did not seem amused. They felt they were played and they felt they were used. So sides began to form, and now the state was in a storm. They were fighting without knowing what they were even fighting for. Washington saw his state in a state of despair. I think I've done wrong and I haven't played fair. The state with the trees, the state in the sea, that's all it's become, and that's all because of me. So, Mr. W did what he had to do. He ran through his tower and he ran for 6 hours. Until then at last he was there and he gasped, here it is, here I am, let's initiate the plan. Motherfucker. He stood before the window, feeling his stomach twist a knot. He had always looked out, and for a look back he had sought. Washington State, is it you? Could it be? You've been gone for so long, you've had us all shaking knees. He turned around twice, put his finger to his chest, for he had never been put to this specific test. You hear us over there? He's done. No, he's scared. It is I'm where the hell have you been? Cried Oregon. Do you know how many reports I have heard from Portland? Let the kid speak, I'm sure he'll explain, and perhaps if he does, we'll send for a plane. We're okay. Then he stopped. I mean, no, we're not. You only looked back because I was gone. So you thought. I've been begging for years. I've stood here in tears. Get recognition and get them to listen. That was it. That was the sole mission. But you never saw because you never looked. You were all too busy having dinner with schmucks. Now I'm only here because my people are hurting, and if I don't act now, the tables will keep turning. So I'm asking you now to just help me out. If you do, then I promise to turn my crown. A moment of silence, and then, all at once, Washington wasn't sure, but he sure had a hunch. The window, though small, was just big enough to see that those who'd hurt him were now acting with love. I have it, I've got it, yelled a country in Asia. It's risky, I know, but it's the plan that I've made ya. And before he could say, there's just no real way, the window was smashed and his vision did fade. Now it's been years since the year Washington floated away. Things are not perfect, but they are here to stay. He still holds his crown and looks over his town. They still have the trees and they're still by the sea. But what's changed is that now he knows they are seen. Thank you. Thank you. Stop. It's not that. Okay, I know. I think now I'm gonna take questions, comments, concerns. Yes, you. Yeah, the newbie in the back. What? Can you speak up a little bit? What is my process? That's a great question. Did you hear their question? They said, what is your process? Now, I like to... The state had gone dry, yeah. The 10 months had gone by. But 10 months had gone by and the state had gone dry. No, but the state had gone dry. But 10 months had gone by and the state had gone dry. The outside trees had all grown from the out to inside. I like that. I want to give like a vision. The inside was out and the out was inside. Yeah. Does anybody else have any questions? No? Like I said, my book will be hitting bookstores around the globe. Yeah, my book should be reaching shelves this Christmas Day, but you know, I figure all the kids, they get the money from their stockings or whatever, and they want to spend it, right? So hitting stores on the 25th. Thank you. I want to say thank you. I had such a supportive audience, and yeah, I'm just grateful for that. And I hope to be back with my second book tomorrow, probably. Like I said, you can contact my manager, but also you can leave a comment, or even subscribe, and I'll know that you're interested. All right, goodbye. Thanks for watching. That was it. So stay tuned on Hannah's Hiatus, and I'll see you in my next video. That's it. I'll see you next time.